Hello, this is Mary with Mango Math, and I'm here with Millie to give a lesson tutorial out of our sports and math kit. Golf, the sport in which you take a stick and hit a little ball around a wide area of ground. In this case, we are playing a game of golf in which we will be rolling dice as opposed to hitting a ball. And instead of the 14 clubs that a normal golfer will carry in his bag, we are having 3. So students will have dice, they'll also have a calculator if they need it, and they'll have this scoreboard. There are 2 scoreboards, so it would be great if kids could play together and they could do some strategy. The first thing that the students are going to do is they're going to roll the dice to create the yardage that they need to go from one hole to another hole. Let's say they rolled the dice and the first time they rolled 600, so that's their yardage. Say they rolled again and they got 400, roll again, and let's say they've got 500. All right, so first time through, keep in the hundreds. The second time through you play the game, let's go into the tens place. So this would be 670. Let's say you had another roll which was 190. Let's say you had another roll that was 0 in the hundreds place, but 50 in the tens place. So students would play up to the tens place. Then after they've gotten good at that, they can go into the ones place. So the dice showing would be 678. Let's say they rolled again and got 121. Let's say they rolled again and got 503 because they rolled a 0 in the tens place. So they have all these different yardages. They then have to determine how far can they hit their wood, their iron, and their putter, and they can make up any number they want to. So let's say they said I can hit my wood 100 yards, my putter 50 yards, and let's say my iron 50 yards and my putter 5 yards. So in determining that, and note that this wood could be 150 yards, it could be 120 yards, it's up to you, but you're basically looking at what your yardage is to kind of come up with your amount. So in this case, we have hole number 1 in which we have 600 yards and we have a wood that hits 100 yards. It would take 6 hits of that wood to get to the hole. So in that case, I had 6 strokes because 600 would get me right there. I could have then easily 400 or 4 strokes, hit the ball 4 times, and then the 500, obviously I could hit that 5 times. So that one seems pretty easy if you use 100. But remember, you can do 120, you can do 200, you can do 250, whatever you want, because you want to have the least amount of hits or strokes, because it's the lowest score that wins. So on this 670, and you've got their 6 strokes plus your 550, so you're going to hit once to get 50, and then I have to hit that putter. Let's see, I have to hit that putter 4 times because 4 times 5 is 20, and the 20 and the 50 give me 70. So in this case, I had hit 11 times. So in the next one, I have the wood. I could do 2 hits, which get me to 200, and then I can say I hit the putter backwards or negative amounts twice. So that would give me that 10. So in this case, I hit the ball 4 times. So if you get that negative, I hit the ball 200 yards, because I had that 100, but I can go backwards, so I can still hit that 2 times, and you don't have to say negative, but you have that 2 because you're going to subtract that amount. The negative was just there to tell me I'm subtracting that amount. All right, and then you'll see hole number 6, I only had to hit it 1 time, so I did really well on that hole. And now it gets a little more complicated because I have now 678 So I'm just going to show this one because I'm going to say hit the wood 6 times. I hit the iron 1 time and the putter 4 times, but that gets me to the 670. To get to 8, I could have to hit the putter 1 more time, but that only gets me to 675. I can't get to that 8 with this having a putter that's 5. So I can't get there, so I'm automatically score 10 because there's a mercy rule, so I get an automatic 10. So there's lots of ways you could do this game. There's a lot of strategy in picking how much you're going to move, how much each club hits, so that you can get there in the least amount of strokes, because I'm already at a very high count here, and the lowest score wins. So enjoy.